there were 6 of us, and I'll not disclose the chair. We've got a non-disclosure policy, and I'm just the rapporteur. So first of all, we tried to identify what could be the issue. So this is just a hypothetical example, so it's not very factual. So the issue is about commercialization of GMO maize in Tanzania. So we had a bit of a background that generally the community are amenable to GMOs, but the challenge where Tanzania is having is the public authority to try and accept the technology because of a number of issues, which include that there was an overproduction of maize, and there are some districts which are producing and don't necessarily need fertilizer or pesticides. So the public authority are actually resisting the introduction of or commercialization of GMO maize. So we try to come up with key messages which we can use to try and convince the public authority. The first one was actually, we thought if you are using GMO maize, there's actually a potential of increase in the economic economy of the country. So from evidence, I think there's sort of a 2.3 billion added value of if you overproduce, you can sell into neighboring countries, and there will be an added value of about 2.38 on the GDP. Then we thought there could be some concern like safety to humans and other animals. So we've got evidence that a risk assessment was done, and we saw that GMO maize doesn't have any effect on human health or even other animals or the general environment. Then the other advantage of using pesticides is that you end up having with maize which has got which is resistant to attack by pests, and also there's an issue of drought tolerance with this climate change. There's a possibility of infrequent droughts, but if you are using your GMO, most likely you will not be affected. And evidence in some countries that there's also a cost in the reduction of insecticide usage, and there's also protection of the environment. Then the other issue is that if you are using GMOs, there's potential increase in yields. So from colleagues who are experts in agriculture, say that if you are using GMO maize, there's actually a 20% increase in yield, which is actually produce surplus maize and also increase the first item, which is your 2.3 billion in the GDP. So those were the sort of discussions we had.